Morning guys, Saturday the 29th of November. I'm making my way to the start of the Winelands Half Marathon. These are the marathon runners who have just started. There's been 2 large packs gone through already, so these are probably in the top 50. Conditions absolutely ideal. We've had a sprinkling of rain. It's nice and cool compared to last year where it was a stinking hot day. So there should be some pretty good times today. It's not the easiest of courses. Same with the half marathon, it's not the easiest of courses. A quick cross over here. Plans for the day. Original plan was to try for a sub 2. That ain't happening. The quickest time I've done recently has been a 2:18, which I did at Landmarks. So that's the aim for today. Try and better that 2:18. So gonna start off, try and keep 6.5 minutes okay. I've got 40 minutes to the start. Not too far from the start. Going to watch these guys for a few minutes. And then I'll catch up with you all at the start.
Setting the course record. Ladies and gents, we've got 30 seconds left. The gun will be fired this morning by Patricia Crawley. Feet behind the line, please, runners. Feet behind the line, otherwise the records won't count. 20 seconds left. Wait for the gun. Runners, just be careful of the speakers on the left-hand side of the pavement. Running the road. Wait for the gun. 5 seconds left. Right, ladies and gents, that is the start of the Sportsman's Warehouse Winelands Half Marathon. The gun successfully went off for the half
So, as you can see, we are underway. Started off a little nearer the front than I wanted to. So, I'm going to have to curb my enthusiasm here. Don't want to go too quick at the start. I'm not necessarily doing a kilometre by kilometre update on this run, but the first one there was a rather rapid 5:37, which in my current state of fitness is a little too quick. To say, these conditions are fantastic, lovely cool, had a couple of drops of rain walking to the start. I think I mentioned on last year's video that this particular race was my first ever marathon back in 1980, so 45 years ago. set up with the intention of running a 3:30 and did a 3:35. So very happy with that as my debut marathon. I did get a bit quicker afterwards. And I'm a bit slower now. Okay, catch up with you guys just now. We start off doing about 3K loop around Stellenbosch before we head out on the road. Okay, chat to you guys just now. So much for slowing down. Second K at 5:27. I'm just trying to run easy, but I think the adrenaline is kicking in. That's way too fast. I'm gonna probably suffer now in the end. Remember, anything you gain at the beginning, you'll lose big time at the end. So we're still in Stellenbosch town itself. Chat to you guys just now. It's amazing how quickly the kilometers go by at the start of a race. Okay, that was a tiny bit slower at 5:45. So, a tip for you guys. So we had the rain this morning, but that's come after some really hot weather the past few days. So what happens is it wasn't a heavy downpour. So as soon as it stops, it starts to evaporate pretty quick, which makes it actually very humid. So you think it's cool and you tend not to drink as much as you think you need. But because it's so humid, make sure you take water at every water point. Otherwise that will come and bite you in the bum later as well. Still running around Stellenbosch. I don't think it'll be much further now before we start to head out on the main road heading towards Somerset West. I'll catch up with you guys just now. So Stellenbosch is one of the older towns in South Africa. See some really old buildings. So we're now on one of the main routes. So the 4th kilometre, despite me saying I was slowing down, back to a 5:31, but that was slightly downhill. So we've got our first water point ahead. Time for a stop and some rehydration, I think. With this fast start, this could be a very long day out here. Sometimes you start off quicker than you want and you have a great run. I'm actually not really been looking too much at my watch. I'm running to feel what I feel is an easy pace. So I'm quite surprised at how quick I'm running. I don't think that's going to translate well. I think I get to 15 Ks, I'm going to start to suffer. Right, I'll catch up with you guys at the 5K, which will be my first official time check, which I should be 32 and a half minutes. Okay, chat to you guys just now. So standing there by the robot, I don't know if you'll see, is our official cappuccino taster, who is joining us this morning. So we'll be chatting to her after the race and getting her insights into the cappuccinos. I haven't decided where we're going yet, but hopefully we'll find somewhere nice. Okay, so now we're on the road heading towards Somerset West. This is a very undulating section, big ups, big downs. put there to sap your legs. I'll chat to you guys in a few hundred meters at the 5k mark. Okay, so that was the 5k mark. So we're now getting a 6:18 for that. And that's obviously because I stopped at the water point, but I also had to stop and tie my shoelace. So the time there was 25:40. So way ahead of schedule. Going to suffer. So the next official time check will be at 10k's, but I probably will chat to you before then. And we're about to hit the first hill. Right, we'll catch up with you guys just now. So we're still climbing, first hill. We are 6.6 k's in. Not too far to go now on the first hill. So it's a good 1.5 kilometers this hill. Not too steep. Still keep a reasonable pace. And obviously we've got some downhill coming just now before the next uphill. Chat to you guys just now. So 40 minutes and 50 seconds at the 7k mark. Of course, 7k's is a third distance. We are almost at the top of this hill. The interesting thing is, we're down this hill on the way back, and it doesn't seem anything like as steep when you're running down it. So I'm employing a run-walk strategy on the hills. And I'm looking forward to some respite in the downhills just now. Catch up with you guys at 10k's, if not before. Apparently our legs hurt so much because we're kicking so much ass. Okay, chat now. So we've just gone through 8k's on a lovely downhill section. Almost at the bottom of the downhill and then ready to start the next climb. Obviously trying to hold myself back on the downhill, don't want to go too quick, because then when you get to the bottom you'll feel like you've hit a wall. At this stage I'm actually feeling pretty good, so much so that I'm getting the urge to press on, but I know that would be a mistake. So we've got 2k's until the next official time update. So working on my hopeful finish time, I should be around 65 minutes for that. I think I will be significantly quicker at this stage. Okay, catch up with you guys just now. So the 10k snuck up on me there, 59:24. So a good 5 minutes ahead where I should be, but not quite as suicidal as the first one. Morning! So we have cresting the second hill, and this is basically the second of the major hills on today's route. There is more hills, don't get me wrong, but those are the two biggies. I'll chat to you in about 400 meters and give you an unofficial halfway split. Okay, so approximately halfway. 1 hour, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So double that up, gives a 2:04:40, which is quicker than I did last year. But I somehow doubt I will run equal splits. So probably somewhere around 2:10 is achievable at this stage. You can see we've started the downhill. We're shortly going to be turning off this road onto a road which is still undulating but smaller hills. And this road is normally very hot, but with the conditions today it should be nice and cool. Chat to you once while I'm there. Turned off the main road and you're greeted to this little beauty. Not long, but very steep. So if you don't know the route, this could be a definite shock to the system. Just over 11 k's done, so we're almost into single digit of kilometers to go. Catch up just now. So I'm going to take it back when I said the other two were the main hills of today. Since we've turned the corner, we're still going up. But there is the 12k mark, which means we have 9 to go. Always good to get into double digits, or even single. That's single to go, of course. So just gonna venture on this corner. Hopefully we can see the top of this hill. Yep. And I'm gonna start running again just now. So doing the run walks on the hills. And then we're going to start heading back towards Stellenbosch. Next time check 15 k's, and that we're looking at 1 hour 37 minutes 30 seconds. So I see these fields, lots of strawberries growing with some pumpkins just before. Other side of the road is grapevines, because we are in a major wine area. Okay, catch you guys just now. So I forgot, of course, 14 k's, which is 2/3 distance. Time 1:24:56. And we're on a little bit of a downhill for a change. I'll speak to you in a k's time at the 15 kilometer time check. Some of the Scottish Islands brought to Stellenbosch. And there's my mate Mike. Obviously having to take a break from spinning the discs. And here we have a water point. 14.5 k's done. Chat to you at 15. Well done, you're looking for them. Okay, so 15 k's target, 1:37.5. Actual time 1:31:20. So it looks like I can basically walk now and hit my target time. Okay. So 6 k's to go. but still some bumps. Conditions still fantastic. Normally it's in the 30s already at this point. Happy spectators. I remember running down this section last year, looking anywhere for shade. Don't have those problems today. We can take the shortest line. Sorry, what's your name?
MK. Mkululi.
Okay,
Yeah.
And you're enjoying today?
It's a very nice race.
Very nice. What time are you going for, Hoy?
105. I mean,
205.
Then.
Okay.
That's, I'll accept that. Because I'm not racing, I'm just keeping it in shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you need to pick it up slightly
Yes.
to get that.
Yeah,
But you're not far off. You're not far off.
16 and then I'll
Yeah.
pick up. Okay. Thanks so much.
Okay, and you too. There's the first marathon runner. So guys, we are finally back on the road we started, the downhill. We are just over 19 Ks, and at the moment I think I'm going to smash my 2:15, probably around 2:10, but we'll see. At the moment I'm running very quick, 5:15 pace, which is ridiculous. Okay, going to catch up with you guys on that finishing straight. I might give you a time update at 20 just to see where we are. Two hours on the dot. So I could be at 2:06. I think at the same time as last year. Quite amazing. Anyhow, see you guys on the finishing line. A sight all marathon runners love.
Well done to Anushka Hornman, also here today, leaving the mommy duties back at home and finding time to run. Simon Speck with his camera in his hand as always. The Huncliffe Athletic Club also here today, gracing us with their presence.
Quick shout out for Cobus Nell. If you can come to the finish line, please. The time.
Oh, well, 125.
125. Well, half marathon. Well done. And you got the spectators medal.
Morning. Thank you.
Morning. Has anybody
What
seen
is the half marathon?
Seen Cleaner?
No, I didn't.
So how was it?
Huh?
Weather was perfect today.
Absolutely fantastic. Last year it was 33 degrees when we finished.
Are you serious?
Sorry? Yeah. And the marathon guys still had, most of it to
Nice
do.
and cool though, nice and overcast, perfect conditions.
It got a little bit humid at the start, but that cleared up. So very nice conditions.
Oh yeah, maybe the humidity.
Yeah, because it rained just before we started, and that. But 10 minutes quicker than I wanted, so I can't complain with that.
We still talk about your race.
You do?
We've just finished the beginners.
It's all
now.
bad stuff.
All bad stuff.
Yeah.
So now Gary tells the people, five or six of us used to manage. What was it, about 70 beginners? Yeah.
Well, the last few we were up to 100.
And Simon, it's hard for people to believe us, eh?
No, but we were good, you see.
Simon, but I learned from the best, Simon.
When you said beginners program, I think you started it again, wasn't it?
No, it was going.
Was it going?
That there was a
Khalida
mind
actually did the beginners. I got injured and I joined in with the beginners.
Okay.
and then basically took it
Was
over.
it 2011? No, I started in 2011.
I don't know. I'd have to check it out.
I see you coming.
So here's Gary.
Hi.
How did you go today, Gary?
Good.
Good conditions, fantastic.
Nice, easy
Lovely,
run.
Yeah.
lovely. I was telling Simon how we keep on talking about him, how we used to be 5-6 people, 70 beginners, and what did Simon say? We were good. We were good.
Well, no, we were more than good. We were the best.
Simon, we were the best. We were the best. Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna continue the quest to find Khalida.
Fine. Did you see Khalida?
Okay, so these are people finishing the marathon, the half marathon, and the 10K. So, just a quick recap before we go and head for coffee. 2 hours, 5 minutes, 37 seconds according to my watch. I'm quite ecstatic with that. Obviously nearly 10 minutes quicker than anticipated. Felt reasonably good. At one stage in that last K, I looked at my watch and I was running at 4:50 pace. So I'm not saying I didn't suffer a little bit towards the end. I did. But yeah, I think most of the last Ks were 6 or under. So I really can't complain about that. I think next week we've got a 15K. So we'll see how that goes. There was supposed to be a 15 tomorrow, but that's been postponed again. We're having quite a few of them. So it'll be a nice lie-in tomorrow for a change. Anyhow, guys, hope you've enjoyed this race. It was great fun. I've enjoyed it. The weather conditions, as we've said many times, were fantastic. And yeah, we're going to go and find somewhere to have coffee, cappuccino, and maybe about to eat. So we'll bring that to you shortly. I think we have found a place to have coffee and a bite to eat. We decided to stay in Stellenbosch just because the traffic seems pretty bad. So the Yaya Cafe. Okay, I'll catch up with you guys just now. I walked in here and didn't see you. Oh, so it's ordered already.
Simon, I'm fancying having a hot chocolate, but does that put you out about it?
You'll have to ask the viewers.
I'm going to have a hot chocolate today. I hope that's okay with you guys. Okay.
Well, you heard it from the lady's mouth. She's going to have a hot chocolate. She is not going to have a cappuccino. Okay,
Your hot chocolate.
we'll do these tastings shortly. Okay, guys, moment of truth. Coffee tasting in Stellenbosch at the Yaya Cafe. Leaders broken ranks and gone for the hot chocolate, but I'm going to try the coffee first. Right hand, of course. Okay, we've got a rather strong cup. I've done my two sips again to give it the benefit of the doubt. The first sip, it came across as being very bitter, and I was going to give it possibly a 5. Second sip, not quite as bitter. I have also asked for some hot water, which has just been delivered, so let's add a little bit of the hot water, which obviously I didn't give Mug and Bean the benefit of the doubt with their bitter one, but let's try this. So that's much better. I'm therefore going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. One day I will give it 8 or a 9. Oh, I've given some 8s, but I may give it a 9 or a 10 for a coffee. We look forward to those days. Okay, so we now introduce the new drink, the hot chocolate, and we introduce our new hot chocolate taster.
You are actually quite stingy with the marks that you give. It's quite in my face, but anyway. I said
It's quite noisy.
It's noisy. You are very stingy with the marks that you give. So I'll temper mine. But I'll taste now.
Also note, the tasting is done with the left hand.
I'm doing a second sip.
Oh, sorry. Second sip is being tasted.
You don't?
We're going to look away. We don't want to put the taster. And we will look at this spiral staircase instead. I do love a good spiral staircase. Okay, I think we're ready with the second taste.
That is quite good. It covers two things that are important to me in a hot chocolate. That is, it's hot and it's chocolatey. So really, really good. And I'm going to take a leaf out of your book, Simon, and not throw points around. So I'm going to give this hot chocolate 7.5. And if I do another hot chocolate somewhere along the line, and I don't find one that comes near to this, I'll pop this one up. Yeah, cafe.
Okay guys, well, we're coming to that stage of the video where the end is almost here. I know you're all itching to press that stop button on the video. So, we hope you've enjoyed our little excursion to Stellenbosch and the Winelands Half Marathon. I certainly enjoyed the race and did a much better time than I anticipated, which is always great. And it's always great to finish a race feeling good. So we will shortly be having our breakfast. We're looking forward to that. So yes, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and I'm sure there's not many people out there who haven't subscribed, but if you are one of those, just press that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That will ensure that you are advised every time a new video is launched. And I'm going to give the last instruction for Khalida to give you.
Did you say Vizio?
Video.
I thought that was a new thing. I thought a Vizio was a new thing because I thought that's what you said. Anyway.
Okay, Mrs. Technical.
Okay, what is it left for me to say? Please like and subscribe. And I know Simon said that already, but I'm just reminding you. And please comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear. Do you want to hear more about Simon's, what his palate is like when the coffee washes over it? Do you want us to get more in depth? Or do you want him to get more in depth? Because I'm not. So, but anyway, take care of yourselves and see you next time. Bye.
Bye for now.
Come run with me, let's hit the open road. If you could use some exciting views, there's a run on any day. Come on, run with me, let's run away. Come on, run with me, let's float down to our bay. On Chapman's Peak there's a little relief, and it's hot that time of day. Come on, run with me.